Welcome to our in-depth analysis of a hypothetical battle between two of history's greatest military leaders, Genghis Khan and Alexander the Great. Join us as we explore how each side would approach the conflict, analyze their strategies and tactics, and ultimately determine who would emerge victorious in this epic showdown. Genghis Khan, renowned for his innovative tactics and ruthless efficiency, would likely adopt a multifaceted approach to the battle. Drawing on his experience in steppe warfare, Khan would prioritize mobility and flexibility, utilizing his cavalry forces to launch lightning-fast raids and ambushes on Alexander's army. Khan would also leverage his superior knowledge of the terrain to outmaneuver and outflank his opponent, exploiting any geographical advantages to gain the upper hand. Genghis Khan's army would consist primarily of highly skilled horsemen, including his elite cavalry units such as the Mongol heavy cavalry and light horse archers. These mounted warriors, armed with composite bows and deadly sabers, would form the backbone of Khan's offensive capabilities, capable of delivering devastating hit-and-run attacks on Alexander's infantry formations. Alexander the Great, renowned for his audacious military campaigns and strategic brilliance, would approach the battle with a combination of tactical innovation and decisive aggression. Drawing on his experience in classical warfare, Alexander would likely opt for a more traditional approach, focusing on the coordination and discipline of his infantry phalanxes, while utilizing his cavalry forces to protect his flanks and exploit any weaknesses in Khan's formations. Alexander's army would consist of a diverse array of military units, including his renowned Macedonian phalanx equipped with the deadly Sarissa pike. These heavily armored infantry formations would form the core of Alexander's defensive strategy, presenting a formidable barrier against Khan's cavalry charges. Additionally, Alexander would deploy his companion cavalry, led by the legendary cavalry commander Hephaestion, to launch lightning strikes and counterattacks against Khan's mounted forces. As the two armies converge on the battlefield, Genghis Khan would initiate the engagement with a series of feigned retreats and hit-and-run attacks, aimed to lure Alexander's forces into a vulnerable position. Meanwhile, Alexander would deploy his phalanx formations in a defensive line, anchoring his flanks on natural obstacles such as rivers or mountains to prevent encirclement by Khan's cavalry. As the battle unfolds, Khan's cavalry forces would launch repeated assaults on Alexander's flanks, testing the resolve and discipline of his infantry formations. Despite suffering heavy casualties from the relentless barrage of arrows and cavalry charges, Alexander's army would hold firm, maintaining cohesion and discipline under the withering onslaught. As the battle reaches its climax, Alexander would unleash his companion cavalry in the decisive counterattack, targeting Khan's exposed flanks and rear echelons. The sudden ferocity and intensity of Alexander's assault would catch Khan off guard, disrupting his formations and sowing confusion and panic among his ranks. In the end, despite his tactical cunning and military prowess, Genghis Khan would ultimately be unable to withstand the relentless assault of Alexander the Great's disciplined and well-coordinated army. Overwhelmed by the combined might of Alexander's infantry phalanxes and cavalry charges, Khan's forces would be forced to retreat, conceding victory to the Macedonian king. In conclusion, while both Genghis Khan and Alexander the Great were undoubtedly formidable military leaders in their own right, it is Alexander's superior strategic vision, disciplined army, and decisive aggression that would ultimately secure him victory in the hypothetical battle. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating content.